Okay, what are we making today?
We're making cheese Boreg in a tray.
Okay, so what we have down here, this is the phyllo dough, just all-purpose phyllo dough. And we have a tray that we have coated with butter. How much butter is in the pan?
A quarter pound right now. Yes.
And then this is the filling, which consists of
Munster cheese, about half a pound of Munster cheese, chopped parsley, and 1 egg.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. A couple large tablespoons of cottage cheese.
Okay, just regular plain old
Yes.
cottage cheese.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then we have the phyllo dough, which is right here. And we're going to be doing what?
We're going to butter each sheet, layer it, and then halfway through, we're going to add the cheese mixture and then butter and layer the rest of the dough.
Okay. Now the dough is paper thin.
Yeah. And you have to be very gentle when you're using this. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can count these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I counted. I think there are about 20 or 22 sheets. So I'm going to take half of that. It's 12 or 13 sheets. Butter it and layer it in the tray.
And we're using the whole entire pack of phyllo dough?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
And then when I layer those 12 or 13 sheets, I'll add the cheese mixture and butter and layer the rest of the phyllo sheets.
Okay, so this sheet you already buttered?
Yes.
Okay.
There.
And it's a good sized brush to get it done quick.
Yes. It's better than the smaller brushes. And you have to work very gently with this because the phyllo dough is very fragile and it'll tear. If it does, don't worry about it.
You can still use it.
Yeah, it'll all mesh together when it's baked.
Right.
This is 3.
Okay, and we will come back when we are halfway done. And as you can see, it fits perfectly in that pan. What size pan is that?
9 by 17, but I'm not sure. I can measure it later.
Let's see if it has the measurements. 12 inches by 17 inch sheets. So 12 by 17 pan. And if it's perfect in there, you don't have to cut it or fold it over.
Exactly.
And we'll come back to when she's halfway done.
We have about 12 buttered sheets in the pan right now. Now we're going to take the cheese mixture, spread it on top of this, and then repeat the process with the rest of the phyllo dough.
Okay.
Okay.
So we added the mixture to the pan, and then we're just going to spread it out and then continue adding the rest of the sheets of the phyllo dough. So I will come back when this is all done. So as you can see, we did not have enough to cover. So we are adding, what do we have here?
Munster cheese and 1 beaten egg.
How much Munster cheese?
I'd say about, what is it, half a pound approximately.
We are probably going to be using the rest of this cottage cheese.
No, not the rest.
Not the rest? What
Not
are we
the rest.
using?
How much is this about here? I have to eyeball.
This is what it looks like when it's all covered. We are going to finish with the rest of the pack of the phyllo dough, which is another 12, 13 sheets. We have 13 sheets down already. and we'll come back when we're done. The tray is done. We used up the whole box of phyllo dough, and you said the top layer of, I guess the top sheet, does not get buttered.
If you're going to freeze it.
If you're going to freeze it. If you're going to cook it right away, butter the top.
And bake it at 350, 35 minutes until the top is a golden brown.
And then you cut it.
And then you cut it
into squares.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happens if you're gonna freeze it?
You cut it before you freeze it into squares, and then freeze it, and then take it out of the freezer, let it thaw. Beat 1 egg and the milk together and pour it, and make sure it goes through the cut slices, the egg mixture.
So you want to just kind of go like that. Yeah. Just get it in all the crevices.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bake it at 350 for, again, 30 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven, until the top is golden brown.
And that's it?
And that's it.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right.
Bari akhoja.
In Armenian, that means?
Bon appetit in French.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mom. And we are going to be freezing this, so I cannot show you what it looks like when done, but I'm sure we can attach a picture of it at some point. So, all right. Thank you. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Okay. As an edit to the video, I'm going to show Mom cutting it, and you want to make sure you don't go all the way through. You don't want to cut the tray, which I know sounds simple, but sometimes can be difficult. And you want a really sharp knife. Are there any other tricks to it, Mom?
No, nothing that I can think of now, depending on how large you want these.
Oh, yeah, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah. The phyllo dough is a bit tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But at least with the butter, they're all kind of glued together.
Yeah. That's parsley.
That's parsley.
Yeah. Let's see.
So this size tray will basically give you around 24 pieces. That's a good size tray.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so since we're freezing this, we're just going to cut it and
leave it
and wrap it.
Yes.
With
plastic wrap and aluminum foil.
Okay. And how long do you think it could stay in the freezer for?
At least a month, I would think.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.